You're arresting
Yep.
me? Why? For what? Why do I have to get arrested if he doesn't? He put his hands on me first.
Okay, let's have a seat back here.
He put his hands on me first. He put his hands on me first.
August 2025. Both parties in a domestic dispute called police. Both admitted to physical contact. One was arrested. 4 legal issues define this analysis. The mandatory arrest framework for domestic violence. The line between self-defense and retaliation. The battery elements in both parties' accounts. And the deferred prosecution complication that compounded the subject's legal exposure beyond the immediate charges.
Hi,
Hi.
Deputy Winsmar. Are you on the phone with our dispatch center? You can hang up the phone, okay? Do you have an ID on you? What's going on today?
He kicked me out. And
Okay.
then he just put his hands on me, and then like I put my hands on him, and then yeah,
Okay. Where'd this all occur?
his apartment,
Where's his apartment?
just right over there.
Okay.
Then he called the police on me too because
What's the phone number for you? Are you injured at all?
no, I don't think so.
So, your new address isn't your address?
No,
What's your address over there?
or no, like my address or
Yeah, your address. So you don't live over there? He lives over there?
well, I did live over there.
Okay. Alright, just maintain I'll be right back with you. She said she lived over there. Then she gave me an address. What's that?
Also, what was going on?
They got in a physical fight at the address over here.
Hello, Deputy Stan with the Sheriff's Department. Are you injured at all?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, do you have a need for rescue to come check you out at all?
No.
Okay. What happened?
He kicked me out, and then he put his hands on me, and I put my hands on him.
Okay. When you say that, right, I can kind of depict what happened, but what specifically? What led to the argument?
I slammed the dresser drawer, and then he picked me up and started like throwing me on the bed and started like pushing me down and stuff, and then like I started kicking him to get me off.
Okay. What caused the argument, or what stemmed
Because
all
he kicked
this?
me out.
Okay, so he just woke up in the morning and was like, you gotta get out?
Yeah, he said he needed space.
Okay, he told you to get your stuff and get out? And then what happened?
And then I just started packing my stuff, and then I started slamming doors, and he got mad at me for that.
Okay, so you were slamming stuff just like frustrated,
Yeah,
or?
like just like dresser drawers, like
Okay, well, grabbing your
not
stuff,
slamming, but like
closing them hard.
clothing. Yeah, like
Okay, and he didn't like that.
no.
And what did he do?
That's when he grabbed me and then started throwing me on the bed, and then
Like from behind you?
yeah, like he grabbed me like this, and then like up, and then like grabbed me and then threw me, and then I started kicking him and stuff
To get him.
off,
Okay.
because he was on top of me, and then like there was another time I slammed the door again, and he like grabbed me like by my back of my arms, and then like picked me up and threw me again
Okay. Onto the floor, onto the bed.
on the bed again.
Okay. Are your arms anywhere else? Do you notice any injuries or anything to them?
No, I think
Okay, I'm not seeing any redness or
No.
anything. I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but
yeah.
the mark on your neck, do you know what that's from?
Oh no, I have no idea. I don't know what that is.
Did he grab your neck or anything at any time?
He like chokehold me, like with like
Okay. Were you able to breathe?
yeah.
Okay. Did it cause you pain at all, or was it just more like trying to pull you away from?
I was like, well, I was pulling away at the same time, so like
Okay, so
like
kind kind of like he trying to control you, you trying to get away from him, and
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You sure you don't need rescue or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do anything other than kick him to get away or get off of him?
Yeah, after I slapped him.
Okay. When did you slap him? At what point?
I don't remember. I know it was after he got off me, I slapped him.
Okay.
Because why are you touching me? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. So that was after you were closing doors.
Yeah.
I'm just going to reiterate what you told me, but you woke up in the morning, he said, I need space, told you to start packing your stuff. You guys had an argument about the moving out part.
Yeah.
You proceeded to get all of your stuff. It looks like it's in your car for the most part.
Yeah.
But while packing, you were just closing things. He didn't like that. In order to stop you from pushing or closing things shut, he grabbed you from behind, threw you on the bed. Somehow now you rolled over on your back and started kicking him off to get you off.
Yeah,
Did he get off of you then?
He a little bit, or not for a little bit he didn't, but then after I kicked him in the neck, he did.
Okay, so you kicked him in the neck, but to get him off of you.
Yeah.
And then you stood up, slapped him,
Yeah.
and then proceeded to continue to pack things?
And then I started slamming doors again, and that's when he got mad again and started
grabbing
me again and threw me again.
Okay. Nothing else after that? You were able to get your stuff, get it out to the car?
I kept asking him what I did wrong.
Okay. How long have you guys lived together?
Like a month
Okay.
or two.
You guys have any kids together?
No.
Okay. Have you lived together with him before this?
No.
Okay. Where are you currently? Where would you be going?
My mom's house.
Where's mom live?
Yeah.
Okay. What's a phone number for you?
For me.
Bailey Ann, is that correct? Okay.
Or just me.
You go by just Bailey? Okay. Was there anybody else there?
No.
Just the two of you? Or was it like somebody's mom or?
My best friend was on the phone with me, or his sister, which is my best friend, was on the phone with him, and she was telling her to call the cops because I kicked him and was hitting him or something like that. But I was just trying to get him off of me, and she heard some of it, and I don't know what she heard, but she probably heard us arguing.
That mark on your neck kind of looks like an older bruise just based off of the color. It's almost got like yellow in it already. You don't remember anything that would be from?
No.
So it doesn't look like there's any other marks on your neck, but when he grabbed you by your arms, did he use like his fingers or was it like a bear hug?
By the arms, he grabbed his fingers.
Okay.
The second time.
Was it, would you say it caused you pain or
Yeah,
was
it
it
hurt,
just?
because I have the implant right here, and
Okay.
it was like pushing on it.
Okay.
That hurt.
During the argument, was there anything said? I mean, or was it just him telling you to get out?
Yeah, there was lots of stuff said.
Okay. Such as?
Well, I was saying a lot of mean things to him, and he was saying, I don't know if I want to share.
Okay. Well, I mean, who knows what he's saying? That's why I just want to get the full picture. So when I talk to the other officer, if the other officer comes over here and talks to you, can at least relay. Because a lot of times he said, she said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but fair to say, just insults back and forth at each other. Is that
Yeah.
what it comes down to? Like profane insults, like cussing and swearing at each other, loud voices.
A little bit, like more like loud voices. Not really swearing. More like insults, like, oh, you. As if he's got a small dick.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he got mad at that.
Like mad to the point of what?
Like he just started yelling.
Okay. All right. Give me a couple minutes, Bailey. I will see if the other officer is going to come over. It sounds like they're out with him over at the apartment. Are you guys both on lease or just
No, just him.
just him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God.
Do you pay rent to him?
No.
Okay. So do you live there full time? I mean, you got all this stuff in there,
Yeah,
right?
I lived there full time. But I just wasn't on the list. I got something on my phone.
You're 18, dude.
Yeah.
How old is
See what happens to you real quick.
What's that?
I can show you what happened real quick.
Okay. We'll get to that. We'll kind of touch on things right now.
Basically, like end of June, and I gave her a house key. I said, you can slowly like come in, make your peace. Like if I'm working, and you want to come over, you're allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
And the last week we've been fighting. We haven't been sleeping together. She broke my toilet by flushing something down the toilet and then posting about it as a joke. So right there was kind of my last straw. I found that out maybe 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
So I came inside, said, you need to leave, you're not in the lease, like, you can pack up your stuff and go, I need my space. I said, if we want to do this, we can, but I need space. Like, I need to have my life back, this is getting toxic. And then she started crying, throwing shit, freaking out, slamming shit that's broken, and she started slamming shit, so I never, like, can I grab you, sir?
No, you can't.
Okay, I guess.
Thank you for asking, no checking.
So I kind of, like, picked her up. I never, like, punched her, never slapped her and everything. I just picked her up, tried to move her away from the shit she was trying to break.
Okay.
There is quite a mess up there. But then I took her shit and took it all down here outside. Then, I mean, you can ask the person I called and my landlords, they all heard it. She was out here making a ruckus, honking and throwing shit, saying I beat her. And I know I was going to call her mom and say, like, you need to get your daughter to leave because, like, I'm trying to get her out of my house. Like, I didn't lay hands on her or anything. And then her mom said she didn't call the cops, so I called the cops too. So I don't want to call the cops at all. I just want to get her shit and get her to leave.
Right.
But after this, I'm going to want to file a restraining order. I don't know if you guys can help me with that.
That goes through the court system,
Okay.
so we can touch on that at the end when we're all wrapped up. Okay. 'Cause that's nothing that we can take care of right now. So how long has she been living here?
She hasn't, like, lived here, but she's been staying here probably the last maybe 3-4 weeks.
Okay. Where is she primarily living?
With her mom, and that's it.
Okay.
The dog,
You said no one else is here?
No, I was here. But like first, the water kind of bit up. Here's the bottle of that.
She threw a bottle of water.
Yeah, that's me. All this, including this bowl, was right here. Chemical was right here. Ready to go. No, you're good, dude.
And then how did you get, you said you might have some marks on your back?
I mean, I feel burning, so I don't know, like.
Yeah, I didn't see anything on your back outside, but.
So all these clothes are up here, you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think.
And you said you picked up the bowl and stuff?
Yeah. Well, before she just left and I was on the phone with the police, I was trying to pick up a little bit, but then the guy said just leave everything.
I'm gonna sneak past here.
And then this was her as well.
So she was yelling, I'm like, you need to get your stuff out and leave, blah, blah, blah. She started fucking just wham, wham, wham. And then she was right here, so I grabbed my arms around her, picked her up, and went like this. And she started kicking, and then slapped me, and whatever else. I never, like, did any of that. All I did the most was, like, I don't know if you guys probably don't fight with the women. I hope not. But, like, if someone's laying a hand against the grill, the first thing you're going to want to do is, like, try to wrap her up. You're not going to want to put your hands on her. You're not going to want to abuse her. I'm not like that. All I wanted to do was her to stop going crazy, throwing stuff, hitting stuff. That's all I did.
Alright, well other officers are talking to her and kind of getting her side of the story.
Yeah.
What we did.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be some bullshit, so.
Okay, what's a good phone number for you?
Florida Statute Section 741.29 mandates arrest when probable cause exists for domestic violence. When both parties commit acts of force, officers must determine the primary aggressor, evaluating injury, severity, history, and self-defense claims. This is a statutory mandate, not a discretionary judgment. Who struck first is one factor among many. It is not the deciding one. Florida Statute Section 776.012 permits non-deadly force against an imminent threat. Kicking while physically restrained satisfies this standard, but the subject's own account establishes the slap occurred after he released her. Once released, the imminent threat had passed. A strike after the threat ends is not protected under the statute. That temporal sequence is the legal pivot of this arrest. Both parties satisfy Florida Statute Section 784.03. Battery requires intentional, non-consensual touching, not intent to harm. The male's stated purpose does not eliminate the element. By his own admission, he lifted and relocated her twice, acts that satisfy the statute as fully as the subject's slap. Both parties committed battery. The primary aggressor determination explains one arrest. It does not alter the other party's legal exposure.
Good.
Good. I guess if he doesn't want to charge us,
Just note that, because then
we still do the criminal damage though.
Yeah, we've got to do what we've got based on the evidence. He can say what he wants in the statement. Maybe we'll take that in consideration, but our hands are tied at this point.
I just didn't know if we'd just do the DC or if we'd still do both. 'Cause I've seen it go both ways. I think we do both.
Just throw both and they do what they want with it.
Yeah, this girl is 18 years old. She's on a deferred prosecution agreement for a criminal offense. And then she has pending shit from California. Well, actually, just underage drinking from Calumet County. Interesting. DC resisting is what she was on a deferred prosecution agreement for. Stano, I'll give you this back. What's that?
Not worried about that. You need some calls. Find out. Not worried.
I can call over to the DA's office and see what that really means. I don't think it does. I think it's only if she's arrested for another crime. Like, say she was arrested, they can revoke that agreement. But I don't think she's necessarily on bail right now.
I don't think it's good.
Because I was thinking. Hey, it's Stephanie with the county. How are you? Hi. Hey, so there's a female that we're out with she's on a deferred prosecution agreement. And does that mean she's on bail, or does that mean that the bail's done and she's just, if she gets arrested or screws up in the DJA, they resentence her? Can you look her up? Okay. So she's still on bond then? Okay. So a situation where she wouldn't be on bond, like just for future reference for me, that would be like found guilty and then DJA would be the sentence, or how does that work? Okay. Alright, sounds good. That's all I needed to know. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, you're welcome. Bye. Yeah, so that's it's still an open case, so it'd be still considered bail jumping.
Oh, it is bail jumping? I think you'd be bailed attached to it. I thought there'd just be days.
Yeah, so if they dismiss it and then they enter into a DJA, then it would be considered no longer on bail, but they never dismissed it, they left it open.
Yeah, they left it open.
Yeah.
So if they have charges there, there's never an actual charge.
Yeah, she would be bail jumping if they have charges.
A deferred prosecution agreement holds prior charges open, while the defendant completes prescribed conditions. Officers confirm through a call to the DA's office that the prior resisting case remains open and the subject is still on bond. An arrest under those conditions constitutes a bond violation, exposing her to sentencing on the original offense, in addition to the current battery and criminal mischief charges. Florida Statute Section 806.1(3) prohibits willfully damaging another's property. Officers charged criminal mischief alongside battery based on damage observed at the scene. On tenancy, the subject confirmed she paid no rent and was not on the lease, making her a licensee, not a tenant. Under Florida law, the leaseholder may revoke a licensee's permission immediately and without advance notice.
Hey Bailey, I just want to clarify with you. He's saying to the other officer that you don't live there, you keep stuff there, and that you actually live with your mom. Is that true?
No, he lived. This is all my stuff I have.
Okay.
And he literally, he can't ask me to move in, but he was like, you should, slowly move in. So I was like, okay. So I slowly moved in, brought all my stuff, and then now, all of a sudden, a month or two later, he's like, I need space.
Okay. So how many days out of the week would you say you stay there?
All the time. I don't go home.
Okay.
I never go home. That's why I live there.
Okay.
He cooks for me.
How long would you say that's been the case?
2 months, a month or two.
A month or two
Yeah.
at the same place
At
here?
the same place, yes.
Okay.
Since early July.
Okay. Why would he be saying you don't live there?
I don't know. He told me, he was like, you don't live here. You're not on the lease. I think that's probably what he means.
Okay. So he's just under the assumption that you being on the lease means you live there when.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking to have done today?
Nothing. My mom just wanted to make sure I was okay.
What's that?
My mom just wanted to make sure I was okay, so she called the cop.
Okay. All right, Bailey, give me a couple minutes.
Okay.
All right, Bailey, can you sit by the car? I'll explain it to you. Can you face your car for me?
You're arresting
Yep.
me? Why? For what?
I'll explain that to you in a second, okay?
Please, what did I do? Can I turn my car off?
Yep, we'll turn it
We'll get it
off
all
for you.
situated for you.
Oh my god.
You don't have anything in your pockets, Bailey?
No.
Okay.
What did I
Do
do?
you happen to have a box lanyard for the apartment key in there?
No, I don't.
Okay, you don't know where that would be?
I didn't have one. I just.
What do you want grabbed out of your car to come?
Nothing.
You got your cell phone? Yeah. Alright, let's get you over to the car. Quick, I don't want you to. You want us to lock it?
There's a different key. I don't know where it is.
Can you just stand right in front of my car here? I want to get you face that way.
Oh.
I just want to check your pockets. You don't have anything, you
There
know?
might be my key in there. I don't think so.
Like car key?
Yeah, I don't think so. What did I do? Can you tell me what I
Yep,
did?
I'll explain that to you.
I don't think. Why do I have to get arrested if he doesn't? He put his hands on me first.
Okay, let's have a seat back here.
He put his hands on me first. He put his hands on me first.
Watch your head. You could throw that right on my bag. You call 1080 on there or no? Yep, give me 1 second. I promise you I'll explain, Billy, okay?
Yes.
Is this her car keys?
Yeah, I got a PC. Do you want me to search car or are you good?
I don't think they locked me.
Good.
The subject was placed under arrest for domestic battery and criminal mischief. The male was not arrested. Her deferred prosecution agreement remains open. Bond violation implications are pending. Case disposition for the current charges and the DPA impact is unknown at time of analysis. The officer receives a B+. Rereading the subject's account back to her for confirmation is best practice in domestic violence documentation executed precisely here. The call to the DA's office to confirm bond status demonstrated due diligence beyond standard practice. 3 deductions. Charges were not explained before restraint was applied. The visible neck mark may not have been photographed, and the male's admitted battery did not result in arrest. The subject receives a C. Her account was honest, including the self-incriminating slap disclosure. The kick while restrained is defensible under Section 776.012. The slap after release is not. Combined with an open deferred prosecution agreement and a pending citation, the C reflects the non-defensive act and the prior record that turned one incident into a compound legal crisis. The male receives a D. Both accounts confirm he initiated all physical contact, grabbing from behind, throwing onto a bed twice, and applying a chokehold. He then stated on camera he did not lay hands on her immediately after describing doing exactly that. His conduct satisfied Section 784.03 by both accounts. He was not arrested. The primary aggressor analysis explains that outcome. 3 takeaways. First, Section 776.012. Self-defense expires with the imminent threat. A retaliatory strike after release is not protected. Second, Section 741.29's primary aggressor is not who struck first, but who committed the dominant non-defensive act. Third, an open deferred prosecution agreement means an active bond. A new arrest triggers consequences on both the current charges and prior legal entanglements simultaneously. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.